Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up Asus TUF Gaming AX4200 Wi-Fi router as a repeater. And we have three options here: AiMesh node, true repeater, and access point. So I will show you three options. Let's get into it right now. To connect this router as a mesh node, you need to already have a main Asus router set up, and that main router should be better or at least just as good as the one you're trying to add as a node. This is the rule number one. Your best router must be your main router. You don't have to connect your repeater with your main router via cable, but if you have such an option to put a cable through your walls or ceilings, it's always better to have wired backhaul because it just gives you a better speed. But however, you can set up this router just as wireless AiMesh node. To do this, just open Asus router application on your smartphone and tap on the home icon to see your network configuration. Now I have just only one Wi-Fi router connected to my internet source, and to add a node you need to power on your repeater, your secondary router, and make sure that two Wi-Fi indicators are solid white on the front panel, and then tap on add node. Get started, and it's searching for your devices, but I have just only one router, so nothing is going to be found here. If you have two routers powered on and one is set up as a main router, the secondary one will be found here. Just tap on its name and your AiMesh node is created. Then you can go to network configuration and you will see some ramification. Here your secondary router will be connected to your main one. If your main router is by different brand, not by Asus, you can connect your Asus router as true repeater. First of all, if this router was set up before as main router or access point, you need to do a hard reset. To do this, grab a pin and find the reset button. It's here in this notch. Make sure your router is powered on. By the way, you don't need this Ethernet cable. And then press and hold this button for about 5 seconds until the power indicator starts blinking like this. Then release the button. The router will be reset, and you need to wait until Wi-Fi indicators start glowing solid once again. Now everything is off and back on, so wait for two indicators, and you need to continue on your computer because this can't be done in Asus router application. So you need to connect your computer to Asus setup network. To do this, take a look at the product label at the bottom of your router, and here is the network name. So open Wi-Fi settings and connect your computer to this network. The first connection is without any password. So once connected, you need to open any web browser and type in the router's IP address in the search bar. By default, it looks like this. Also, you can use web address asusrouter.com, and it takes you to the web interface. What you need here is scroll down in this window and check this checkbox, agree to the terms and conditions, and the same on this page. Scroll down and agree. This interface is a bit stubborn, and sometimes you need to press something for 2 or 3 times to make it work. So here you need not to create a new network, but click on Advanced Settings and select Choose Operation Mode. By the way, as you can see, you can set up this device as an AiMesh node from web interface as well, but this time we need to choose operation mode and select repeater or access point. So what is the difference between repeater and access point? A repeater doesn't create the Wi-Fi network, it just extends the signal from your main router. However, it can have its own Wi-Fi network name and password if you need it in some reason. Access point is connected to your main router via Ethernet cable. This is necessary, and it creates its own Wi-Fi network with own wireless settings. However, internet settings are managed by your main router as well in this case. So let's set up as a repeater, and And about media breach. Media breach doesn't create a Wi-Fi network at all and doesn't extend Wi-Fi network. It just receives the signal from your main router and distributes it via cables to the devices that don't have Wi-Fi. Like this, you can connect gaming consoles, televisions, and so on. And AiMesh, you already know what it is. So let's click on repeater mode, and it's searching for Wi-Fi network. So the network is found. Let's extend this network. So you need to enter your current Wi-Fi password from your main router. Then click Next. And I recommend you to assign LAN IP automatically, because if you know what are these settings about, I don't know why do you need my help in setting up your router. So select automatic IP, and now you have two options. You can keep these abbreviations to create separate network name for your repeater, or you can remove the abbreviations, and in this way you will create seamless network similar to AiMesh. But actually this is not true AiMesh. This is just range repeater. This is a weaker option, and actually I recommend you to use AiMesh or at least access point if you have such an option. So apply your settings and create router login name to log in as administrator, create password, confirm password, and hit next. Write down this password, it's very important. If you will lose this password, you will not be able to manage your router anymore. So and you will have to do just hard reset, set up everything from scratch. So click next. So internet connection settings are finished, and what you need to do now. When you do this setup, I recommend you to power on your router next to your main router, and once the setup is done, you can unplug it and plug in somewhere else in a better place in Wi-Fi dead zone to make it to do its job. But make sure the router is in your main, this extender should be in your main router's range, like this. Setting up an access point looks pretty much the same, so I won't walk you through the process. Just select access point in that menu and set up everything like you want. You can also set up the same network name and password to create seamless network, or separate your access point. For example, if you want to have your own internet access point, let's say in your home office or just in kitchen for your TV or somewhere else. That's pretty it, guys. I hope this was helpful. If yes, consider to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and be awesome. Bye, guys.